situation.
So we look at the two sides lining up now. Stannard, the captain, and of course the team they're playing in, I guess, the purple. Tabadamu. This should be an epic encounter. Looks like they're going to, the visiting side, take the kick, take the ball at the start of this match as they come in for the huddle. What is it with the huddles? Let's talk about that.
Well, the Fijians always seem to be the first team out to the ball. They usually get their fastest person running out first, I think. But yeah, I guess it's just the last few final words from the captain, James Stannard there, who finally gets a chance to captain the side.
He's been playing well this tournament as well.
Yeah, that's it. He's plenty of experience and plenty of knowledge to pass on to the boys, so I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Top of the head looking a little red, though, after 2 days out in the sun.
Yeah, that's it. He's been looking for a hat. I don't think he packed one.
Definitely, as we go now to the action. Out at halfway. It'll be Australia running left to right on your screen. The siren sounds. It is the UON Cup Final, and it's kicked long and deep into the Australian territory. What can they do? They'll take the ball up and try and set up for a couple of phases. A little bit lost there was Stannard, so they're forced to run it back towards the opposition. Gee, he's been playing well this tournament, hasn't he?
Yeah, Alan's really found some form this weekend, which is great to see going into the qualifier, as our young guy, Henry Hutchison, takes a good run.
Yeah, Hutchison, he certainly scored a couple of tries here. Advantage being played. What can they do here? Drawing, passing. Killingworth, of course, known around the Sydney Rugby Traps, certainly.
Yeah, he's been a great player for the Warringah Rats, starting to get into his sevens rugby, and former Kings boy and Australian schoolboy as well, so he's a great person to have in the side, and he's getting his first crack today.
Well, playing for Warringah certainly doesn't have far to travel, does he, for this Narrabeen squad?
No,
and that's a good touch finder too. Pete, what do you think here?
Well, it's their time now to show everybody what they're made of.
They're made of grit. Well, having the discussion yesterday, what is a Thunderbolt? Is it named after the Bushranger, Captain Thunderbolt?
To be honest, we were talking about it today, and no one knows who came up with the name
No
Thunderbolt.
such thing as a Thunderbolt, but you've made a personality, you've made a destiny. But here comes the Fijian side, Tabadamu, looking to get the ball out wide. They'll play it off their own line. The Fijian wait. Oh, look at this. This could be trouble. Oh, holds the ball up, but doesn't get it away. Doesn't find his man. So Myers tripping over. A little bit of a scuffle. I don't know if you'd call it a scuffle, would you? You'd call it handbags at 5 paces, maybe?
Yeah, I think so, but there's always a bit of feeling when you come up against a Fijian side. I guess
they just love their rugby so much, don't they?
That's it. I think the man you see standing at centre there for the Tabadamu side, he's played about 1,000 tournaments on the World Series, so he's definitely one to look out for.
As we go to the action.
Great shot there from behind the play. Bar TV having every angle of this final covered here.
Oh, they put the ball on the boot. It's going to be a foot race. There's the young man. Good chase there. Hutchison it was, but copped a bit as well for his efforts. So what can they do now? Australia playing very flat. Have to consolidate this. Myers gets over the ball, playing with some good flat structure. He's dangerous, Cusack. So strong in the tackle. How much goes into the strength training here for this 7 side?
Yeah, I guess we've seen a lot more of it in the last few years as the game's sort of become more physical.
Here is a go for Australia. Chance to score the first one too. Cusack has been able to do just that. And Australia have been able to score after 4 minutes. They lead 5-0.
Yeah, definitely a different game to what we saw in the women's final. Both sides checking each other out, playing within themselves. But now, is this going to be the waterfall, the windfall when these points start coming?
Yeah, I guess you just got to hold onto the ball against these Fijian sides. Australia managed to do it well after receiving the kick. Henry Hutchison doing well back there. But as you can see there, Tommy Cusack has the speed to go over in the corner.
Oh, speed. He scored a few this tournament as well. Has Cusack. One player to watch out when he comes on, and he's shape to kick. It's coming around, but he's missed that one. He's been on fire all tournament, hasn't he, Pete?
Oh, he sure has. He's been knocking them over from all over the park. That one just went faded to the right at the last moment. But the Australians would be loving that after 5 minutes, just like the fans watching on from the fence.
Yeah, definitely. And we see Schuster on the far side now. The shoe. Oh, a little knock on there, though. First touch of the ball, won't like that.
No, it's never good to get underway with a knock forward, but hopefully he gets a second touch very soon and he can make up for that.
Yeah, damaging out wide, isn't he? And of course, one player we can't wait to see come on. Won the game for you early on today, Shannon Walker. Good awareness.
Yeah, we call him slippery, and there's definitely a reason for that. He's probably the hardest man in the world to tackle, I think. I'd hate to see his tackle bus stats for this weekend.
So here we go, centre of the field. Flicked out the back, Fijian style. So here we go again up the middle. Good little break there. Mulu it was. They'll use the width here. They're flat again. And here they go. They draw and pass. This is going to be close. Voda it is. Voda getting those big legs pumping. Ball comes out. Kick through. Play on, says the referee. No chase really by the Australian side. So Fiji, Tabadamu, with a good chance to counter-attack. And they do just that. Oh, look at the palm there. Big Allen just got swatted away like a dwarf. And here they go up the middle. Here's Tabadamu, the big number 8. Inside ball, what a ball. Barley it is, and Barley hands off to his number 2, Voda, and that's a try against the run of play.
Oh, that looked impressive there. Down the touchline, never in doubt, was it? Just backing your man in support, and underneath the post they went. They've been able to strike back. It's 5-all.
Yeah, 5-all, kick in front. You can only see this side, going ahead by 2 as we look at replay.
He's no dwarf. Look at him go. He's Big Bird. Support in and away. Look at that beautiful basketball pass over the top. Try time.
Yeah, just playing for field position there. How important are these kicks?
Yeah, definitely. Try like that, only Fijians can do it. The way they offload the ball is quite impressive, and always having men inside and out. So yeah, Australia just looking to win this restart and hold the ball.
Yeah, well, they're very strong at the set piece. Now tell me, is there a problem with Wells? We haven't seen too much of him on day 2.
Yeah, had a cracker day 1 here at the Central Coast, but he's pulled up a bit sore in the hamstring, so they've decided to rest him for day 2. Just looking ahead at our Olympic qualifier, just hoping to get him right for that.
Yeah, definitely. He was devastating yesterday as well, so unfortunate is that kick not quite finding its mark. So what are the Australian side going to do here? If you were out there, where would you be standing, and would you be waving your arms out like a madman wanting the ball?
I might be standing around behind James Stannard there.
Very good. So they go to the far wing. Here they go. Cusack, inside ball. Schuster just consolidating it. They go the short side. Could be trouble here. He's breaking free. Look how strong he is there. Myers on the far side. So Schuster now with a long ball to Cusack. He's got his captain outside, but he goes straight. He straightens up. He goes hard. Can he pop the ball away? Yes, he can. Schuster will score. What a try under the sticks. Schuster, the shoe.
We talked about getting a good second touch. I think that's a good one from him, scoring under the sticks. And Stannard will pop this over to make it 12 points to 7. But a great run, great awareness there from Tom Cusack, seeing the space in the middle and just going straight ahead.
Yeah, definitely. What a good try, Pete.
This is it on the Bar TV replay. Look at this. Straight to the gap. Flicked an incredible pass. A miracle ball. And again, the support player in support. And there's the kick. It's over. So Australia go back in front. It's 12 points to 7 inside the last 60 seconds of the first half.
A minute and a half, Pete. Judging by my counting.
There's the supporters there from Fiji who have come across, loving their day out here in the
Devetta
Australian
side.
sunshine. Yeah,
Devetta not having the best tournament. Oh, good kick there. The Australian side do well. Here's trouble. Oh, look at the feet on that. And he's away. Hutchison scores off the kickoff.
Perfect way to win your restart and get away to another try, just to make that gap a bit wider. Henry Hutchison, the young 18-year-old, first year out of school, Australian schoolboys for a couple of years. Believe it or not, it's his first ever sevens tournament, so it's a great way for him to start his final.
Well, dare I say, it won't be his last either. Look at that. What about the footwork, Pete?
Oh, that was incredible. Bright future. Here's the kick. The goal kicking's been sensational all day for Australia, and it continues right up to the final whistle here at halftime. 17 points to 7 with 8 seconds to go on the clock.
Yeah, definitely the Australian side have come back well from that try by this Tabadamu side.
Australia really have to work hard on this restart. The last thing you want to do is give away a try at halftime.
Oh, look at that. Cusack goes up for it, and they come back with the ball. Schuster is the man with it. The siren has sounded. Myers now, trouble. Here's the captain. Dumming. Oh, look at that. That is skills that a rookie can't buy from the veteran captain Stannard there. Penalty. So they'll have another crack at it, Pete.
See what they can do here. They're going to just look around and see what their intention is.
He's taken a
They're
shot.
going to take the shot.
For the first time today. What is all that about?
It's wide. So
they'll go into the break. 19-7.
Yeah, it's a great start for the Aussie guys.
That's the first time ever in Central Coast Sevens history that someone's gone for a drop goal, and it's taken the Australian side to do it.
They must have been a bit heavy on the legs, breathing a bit hard. I would have liked to see them have another crack at them there, put another try on, but yeah, I guess the 3 points is better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I know McCutcheon comes from good farming stock, so maybe they're playing for sheep stations out there.
Yeah, it could be. He's another one, unfortunately. He's been ruled out of this final with another slight hamstring strain, so they've told him to take the seat for the afternoon.
He's only just come into the squad as well.
Yeah, that's it. He's been a member of the successful Waratahs in the last few years, so it's great to have him on board. He brings a lot of, I guess, aggression up front. Great ball runner, great over the ball, so it's good to see him running around in the Sevens jersey.
And of course, you guys playing under Tim Walsh as well. He's got both roles as we look here at Myers taking the ball forward. A nice little ball to Cusack to set up that first try. But you're playing under, I guess, Tim Walsh. He's got both roles with the ladies and the men's squad. How hard is that improved, I guess, the standard you guys are playing at?
Yeah, I guess Tim was around a lot with our old coach Garrett before he left, so he definitely knows how we play, and he hasn't looked to change a whole lot going into this qualifier. It's been a busy weekend for him, looking after both men's and women's, but he's done a great job, and yeah, he definitely brings a lot to our team in his skills coaching and stuff like that. So yeah, we're happy to have him on board.
And of course, Garrett and John joined us in the Bar TV box too last year, so you're in good company here.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be happy you saying that.
Yeah, definitely. He was very affable, very approachable.
just going through Twitter, actually, Gareth, we've got a few tweets coming in from right around the world, as you'd expect here for the final. They're watching our coverage in Peru, in Lima.
Of course they are. I'm big in Peru. I was massive in Cusco. I was in a band in Cusco. This is no lie either. But you go, keep going with the tweets. I'll tell you later.
Didn't you teach English or something like that?
Yeah, in Ecuador, yes I did.
Yeah, it was the actual
Galapagos Islands.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
Taught them Australian slang, and the American teacher kicked me out. But we go now to the second half. The score's 19-7.
And of course, a big audience over in the UK watching this as well. It's the early hours. It's only 6:45 in London.
So here we go with the restart second half. Look at that. That's a high kick, but referee unhappy with it. Just not ready. Hasn't blown time on. So just, I mean, obviously with the Wallabies over in England, how close is the squad with the Wallabies set up? Or none at all? You hate each other.
I definitely don't hate them. We're not that close, to be honest. A lot of them are obviously with their super franchises while we're based in Narrabeen, so it's, we don't get a whole lot of interaction.
Oh, good take in the middle there by Meisel, using his height, his leap. So they come wide. Oh, look at the footwork there. Cusack cleans out. Here's Myers. Here's the man with the blistering feet, Hutchison. Look at him go. He slices them up again. On the far side, Schuster cleans out. Tabadamu, though, they've come up with the ball and they've come up with the penalty. So what can they do to get some points on the board? This will do it. Look at the pace shown going up the middle. The swerve, the step, the support is there. Can they use the outside man? Oh, the ball's knocked out. Well done, Cusack at the death. All he had to do was pass to his outside man, and he missed him. Daniela was away, but here comes the Australian side as advantages being played. It's well and truly over, Pete.
Oh, penalty here.
Wow.
Just outside the 22.
Yeah.
Probably a penalty that Australia wanted there. Doing it tough, getting outside their own 22 here. So let's see what they've got here. But a few players on their backs here. Back towards halfway.
That's a big let-off for the Australians. Definitely looking to score first. Will be massive in this second half.
Yeah, Vunbani, he's getting some attention out there to the knee. It's heavily strapped. He's got that kinesio tape on it.
There he is on screen now. Just over there with the trainer.
He's got a fair amount of strapping all over his body.
The magic spray, getting a run for its money there.
How does that work?
Yeah. Is it magic spray?
It must be. Look at him run off now.
Wow. Let's get a bottle of that.
And spray magic everywhere. All through the party box. Of course, it's not the commentary box. We've said that all weekend. The party box. It's all happening here. Cameron Clark experiencing firsthand. Oh, nicely done there. Set piece. Played good. Schuster has the ball now. Hutchison, little goose step, getting around his Fijian counter. What a grubber. Sits up nicely. He's got Schuster. Can he use him? He won't need to, will he? Yes, he will. Popping the ball up. Can he? Yes, he can. Schuster scores a magnificent try.
Brilliant try. Have a look at us here in the commentary box. We'll go back down to the ground. That was a stellar try. Thought for a moment he may not have been able to pop the pass at the last minute, but the thing you cannot do is underestimate the Australians. They can just do anything. They make Jack in the box look proud, don't they? You just pop up from anywhere. Have a look at this. Talk me through this replay,
Henry
mate.
Hutchison, he's practiced those kicks every training session, and it's finally good to see one come off there. Unfortunately, he took the foot off the pedal and he's come up short, but it's great support there from Schuster, who gets another try in this final.
Yeah, definitely. I think maybe Schuster may be a little bit annoyed at him. He could have passed it a little bit earlier to him, but
I think he's happy with the 5 points.
I don't think he saw the big Fijian coming from behind with eyes not in the back of his head. And Walker's on now, so he's the player. Looks like the number one out there for Australia. Is that a replacement player?
Walker's definitely not the man you want to see opposite you coming into the back end of a 20-minute final.
So Australia, looks like they've drafted someone from maybe another side in the number one jersey, is that right?
Yeah, that's Tom Connor coming into the side for this game.
Tom Connor. Tell us about him and how proud would he be to be donning the gold jersey?
Yeah, he'll be very proud. He went to school with Boyd Killingworth there, so they're locking arms in the scrum.
So another Warringah rat, is he?
No, he's a Randwick boy, I think.
Really? That's a very DY haircut, though. It's definitely not Eastern Suburbs. Looks a bit like Blake Austin from the Raiders.
A little bit, but I'm sure he'll fit in just fine in Bondi.
Yeah, definitely. No shoes, some, at the cafes.
Latte.
Double shot soy.
Icebergs.
I don't know.
Take us there. So the Australians here. Big push.
Oh, penalty. So drawing the penalty straight away. What can we do here? What are we doing? Set piece, set move.
I think they'll probably kick for the line here. Use a bit of the clock, wind it down just that extra little bit to try and make it out of reach for the Fijians.
Well, there's still 5 to go, so the game still anyone's in Fiji. Tabadamu, they're a side that, from Fiji that obviously plays from their own line. They can score from anywhere, make you pay. Oh, Myers cleaning up a scrappy line-out ball. So short arm penalty to Tabadamu. Quick tap taken. What can we see? What can we see unfolding, Peter?
Hopefully we'll see a piece of footwork. That's exactly what we were able to see there. They couldn't go far though. They're trying to come outside. They're 22 here. Lovely pass out the back. Even better tap away. The Australians are awake to any tactic, but not yet. This is the space that we love to see them playing in. Juggled, lost, right on the halfway line.
Yeah, Wonga was unlucky there. He had open space in front of him. He's an out-and-out flyer as well. We've seen him score some amazing tries this tournament. His eyes were on the try line there, Cameron.
Yeah, definitely. I think you'll see most of these Fijian guys go the length of the field if they need to.
Just have a look at this. This was impressive. I know it came unstuck at the end, but that's what we love to see from them.
What about the one-handed flick?
Yeah, incredible stuff.
You just can't teach talent like that, can you?
No, they can only play like that, I think.
It's as raw as it can get.
So now coming out, here he is, Walker. What can he do? Slippery, they call him, and turning his player on the outside. Schuster comes around. There's bodies in motion, but they're forced to take the ball to ground here. 30 out. Myers is calling for it. The long ball option was maybe on there as they turn. Oh, that pass. Oh, look at that crunching tackle on the sideline. They'll do well here, Australia. Yep. Referee not happy with that. So penalty now. Time ticking down. 3 minutes to go. Is it in the bag yet?
I don't think so. I don't think you can say it's in the bag coming up against this side. They can put back-to-back tries on you very quickly.
So the ball spread wide. There's Wonga. Oh, bouncing like a pinball. Tabadamu player. Here they go. He's got plenty of pace. Voda, we know that. Kakao bumping one off. Kakao. Oh, Voda on the inside, and here's the captain. Has he got the pace, Cameron? Call him home.
I don't know if he's got the pace, but that man certainly does. Shannon Walker getting the big right arm out, and he's going to cross it down under the sticks for another Australian try.
What a try it was, and that is exclusive. Cameron Clark right there. Watch him on the sevens field and watch him in the commentary box. And Walker, we've said it all along, what about the palm? He hasn't just got the feet, he's got the dexterity and he's got the power.
Yeah, he's definitely got a strong palm there. I think you've watched him all weekend. He's bouncing people off left, right and centre, so he's definitely a special member of this team, and we love having him come on the back end of the second half and do damage like that.
He's going to take the kick at goal as well. Makes no mistake of it. So 31-7 is the score. So Australia now with almost an unassailable lead here. Thought he was away. Thought he could have scored, the captain there. Do you think he had the legs, Stannard?
Yeah, he's probably one of the quickest in our side, so I'm sure he probably could have got there. He was just being nice.
Sure, he'll be happy to hear that too. Looking back on the replay, of course, you can watch the footage back over and over again as Myers comes from the field. We'll have the highlights up as well, Pete. Plenty of them today.
Yeah, they'll be up immediately after this, so get onto it if you'd like to have a look at the replay and the highlights later tonight on Bar TV.
Of course, what a great event it's been over the 2 days. Tabadamu now looking to chip and chase off their own line. Unfortunately not being able to do it. Walker cleans it up. Schuster's on the outside. He gets the ball. Schuster unable to get away from his man.
50 seconds left.
Penalty, holding on, not releasing. How hard is it in this sevens format just to get your players around you and release that ball quickly? You just want to hold on to it?
Yeah, there's plenty of space out there, so yeah, your support play needs to be very quick, otherwise the refs these days are very quick to blow a penalty, so support play a must.
Oh, look at that footwork. Opening up now, Wonga. We said he was quick earlier on, and look at that. No one came within a whisker as he scores underneath the posts.
Tell you what, we're coming into the Spring Carnival in horse racing. He just went as quick as the horses there, putting down for maybe the Melbourne Cup over 3,200 metres.
Shades of Winks yesterday. What about the footwork, just stepping on a blade of grass?
Good to see. 31-14.
You just can't come up with defence for footwork like that, can you?
No, definitely not. That's impressive, especially in the 20th minute of a final. All these players are used to playing 14 minutes, so it's a big step up.
So the full-time siren goes. What will Australia do? They've won the matches 31-14. It's going to be 31-21. And what a try. What an intercept. Vota, he's been one of the best out there for this side. And that's a deserved try to finish the match.
Well, always supporting your ball carrier to the last second of the match, and how pivotal was that?
Well, he wasn't supporting, he was running
into
the hole.
Chasing, wasn't he? Yeah.
He hit the hole. The hole was meant for the Australian player, but he got it. And what a great try to finish the match, Cameron.
Yeah, great try to finish the match. Probably a better reflection of the game with the scoreline now. The Tabadamu side really putting it in for the 20 minutes and lasting the whole length, coming up with 2 late tries there.
So the score, 31-21. Before we go, who was your best out there, Cameron?
For me, I think James Stannard was great leader there, really taking control of the game and marching his troops around. So I think for me, James Stannard coming in with a great weekend of footy and finishing it off well.
Yes, definitely.
Great work by the Australians. We knew they were going to be the favourites coming into this match, but you just never know what to expect in a final. But they've been able to come through. They've been the best team, no doubt, through the entire tournament, and pure justice deserved here today. Coming out victors by 31 points to 21.
And they've won the tournament in their first attempt, the first time they've been here as well. As we see, the UON Cup being presented
with a
by the
$20,000 check.
20,000. You're going to get your fingers on that, Cameron?
For some reason, I don't think so, but I'm sure it'll go towards a good cause.
Training facilities, or what happens with the prize money in these competitions?
Look, I'm sure the ARU will take hold of it and could go back into some grassroots rugby union around the place, so I'm sure it'll end up in the right hands.
Well, let's hope so. Maybe come back to something like the Central Coast Sevens or a Sevens program. It'd be great to have moving forward in Australian rugby. Maybe a Sevens program to rival the Big Bash, something like that, a tournament or a season.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're starting to see the growth of sevens in Australia, especially with the inclusion of the Olympics. I think we'll see it to continuously grow, and I'm sure hopefully in the future something like that can be on your TVs.
Well, it's been a big 2 days of rugby. Thanks very much for joining us, Cameron Clark. We'll let you get down with your side down there. It's been a pleasure. Looking forward to the game tonight. Of course, you're tipping the Wallabies.
Yep, definitely. Hopefully they can get a good win in Australia-New Zealand final. How good would that be?
Yeah, by how many today?
I'm going to say 8.
8.
Confident
there you go.
8.
Heard it first. Look forward to listening to the coverage tonight on Fox Sports as well. And of course, have a good time and have a good trip home to the Peninsula.
Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Thanks, Cameron.
Thanks, Cameron. Well, there you go. There's the Australians, title holders of the University of Newcastle Cup for 2015, and they've been able to do it in stellar fashion. Over there, opposition who are on screen right now, just applauding the great efforts by this Australian side, who are about to go over and have the photograph that will go down in folklore here at the Central Coast Sevens.
Well, it's the first year in the tournament, Peter.
Yeah.
The first time they've won it.
How good's that? I'd love to have a tournament and come away $20,000 richer. Look at them. You can't wipe the smiles off their faces. The Australians...
That's your appearance fee, isn't it? $20,000. That's what you won't even get out of bed for that, as we see the Australian side smiling ear to ear. They're happy. They won their home tournament.
Yeah, great shot that. sums up the entire tournament for the Australians.
And there's the captain on the screen. Had a great game.
They've got
Stannard.
their medals as well that they've been presented.
They'll treasure them for the rest of their life. It's been a great tournament as we wrap up the coverage here. Let's thank the sponsors.
Well, there's been a fair few of them, but no more deserving than the University of Newcastle, and of course we couldn't have done it without the help of the local council. A few more, of course. We've got NBM, we've got the Cheyenne Council, Erina, everybody involved here at the Central Coast. It's been a great teamwork, hasn't it, Gareth?
Destination New South Wales. New South Wales making it happen. Central Coast Academy saw. Who can forget Canisius will be going over there for a rubber. We see the Chancellor there. BLK, oddball marking. Fiji Hideaway if you're going to the Coral Coast. Get over there. And Hutchison. Looks like he's won the man of the match, has he?
He's gone close. Yes, he has. He's got our man of the match. Man of the tournament.
Is it the Pete Jolly medal?
Can't see my face on that medal, so I don't think so. There's the cup. There's the University of Newcastle Cup. They'll be drinking well into the night out of that. And, of course, the man with the hat on, the tournament director,
Craig Morgan. Thank you, Craig, for putting this wonderful spectacle on. A festival of rugby over 2 days. If you've been watching at home, around the world, make New South Wales your destination next year and make the Central Coast Sevens part of it.
Well, let's do this again in 2016, Gareth.
I can only hope, Peter.
Enjoy your off-season. You deserve a break. And
So
no
do
doubt
you.
everybody here on Bar TV will be back bigger and better in 2016.